Alrighty, I am once again apologizing for the long hiatus. You know how school can be sometimes. But yeah, long hiatus because school. But we're back at it again with some good old vampire Jenny. This time we get to talk to Erica again for the first time since the beginning, because I did rewrite that. I might have to re-record it. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. I'm just gonna get started. Also, we formally give a name to the vampire squirrel this time. I hope you guys enjoy this next installment, I suppose. Jenny watched dawn break the next morning. She didn't feel the need for sleep, so she had spent the night writing down every detail of how she would cover up the fact that she was lying through her teeth to keep an alternate dimension a secret. She had it down to every moment and who was there over the course of the entire saga. She needed to talk to everyone else to incorporate their stories into her own, but she would get to that once it was a bit more of a reasonable time to be awake. She glanced at her squirrel companion that had spent the night with her. You probably need blood, don't you? And you need a name, too. Almond. That's your name. Let's get you some breakfast. We'll probably be able to catch a bird or something. I am talking to a squirrel. Oh, how far I have fallen. Jenny murmured, staring into the beady eyes of Almond the blood-sucking squirrel. She gave him permission to go hunt something, and he darted off in an instant. It took Almond mere minutes to collect a large crow that he could only carry due to his enhanced strength that came with vampirism. Good job, Almond. I'm impressed, Jenny praised, gently patting the squirrel's head. Almond preened at the praise. Language barrier is going to be a struggle. I'm connected to you, and I know what's going on in your head, but I'm going to have to relate that to my friends. This is gonna suck. Lucas, could you get a hold of your sister? I have an apology to make, and My Little Pony to catch up on, Jenny said into the phone. Robin would be there once Nancy picked her up. Mike would be coming as well, but Jenny had a bit of a distaste towards Mike. He had slowly pushed her friends to the side to spend time with his superhero girlfriend, and also made Will cry multiple times, which was blasphemy. Jenny? I know that Will said you were alive, but Lucas started rambling when Jenny cut him off. Lucas, get your sister. You're not the one I babysit. I will not hesitate to drive over there myself with juice boxes and fruit snacks so we can discuss some mundane, non-world-ending business. I missed a week of My Little Pony, and I can't just not know what happened with Megan's welcome back party. Once I finish talking about something that doesn't require me to have 14 backup plans for every single minute, we can discuss the possibility of getting your girlfriend's soul back from the evil wizard that revived me. Get on it, laundry basket. Jenny snapped, mentally exhausted from the whole ordeal. She had picked up calling Lucas laundry basket after Eddie's big speech in the cafeteria the day before everything went to shit. She heard Lucas calling for Erica through the receiver, and Erica's classic snarky response, how if Tina wasn't on the other line, she didn't care, but she picked up the phone anyway. Erica, turns out that, like cats, I cannot seem to stay dead. But on a more important note, what did I miss for My Little Pony? Jenny remarked. You consider My Little Pony to be more important than being a vampire? Erica asked, seemingly unimpressed. Erica, I want to take a break from being in constant danger. We can talk about the fact that I'm a vampire later once I've fully processed the blood-sucking squirrel that obeys my every order. Do you want to come over and have fruit snacks and juice boxes while we talk about how the party in Ponyville turned out? Jenny asked, twirling the phone cord around her finger and glancing at Almond, who was sitting on the kitchen counter patiently waiting for her instruction. A blood-sucking squirrel? Really? Sure, but you're picking me up. Erica rolled her eyes, but smiled at her brother. This whole week had been a disaster, but at least one thing was going right. The badass who had taught her how to punch a racist and patch up her knuckles afterward came back and invited her over for the usual fruit snacks and juice boxes. Jenny, who taught her how to play D&D so she could sub in for her bench-riding wannabe jock of a brother, who had helped her defeat the cults of Vecna and rub it in Eddie's face. The one who had explained to her point-blank what was going on with all the murders. The one who had told her the truth truth, even if it was uncomfortable or strange, and fit her motto of just the facts to a T. I'll be there in a few minutes, but please keep in mind the only other people who've seen me are Officer Powell, Eddie, Steve, Will, Dustin, and an individual that was high out of his mind. I shall see you shortly, Lady Applejack, Jenny stated, getting dressed in a pink polo and a white skirt and hopping in a car to pick up her favorite preteen. I know this one was short, but that's because the next bits get really long, really fast. We stopped at, page 15. There are 26 pages. But I'm going to be signing off for now. So with that, good afternoon, good morning, good night, and whatever time it is for you, have a good time. Peace.